It's Mia's curfew.
Bye. I'm crying.
Kaylee, that was funny. Hey, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Corae.
And I'm Mia.
And welcome back to episode 2 of
One
Thing
in Common
Love Island Edition. Starting with episode 4, we are seeing the aftermath of Sincere pulling Kata for a chat. What was y'all thoughts on that?
I thought the chat was innocent. I thought it was
It was. Nothing really went on. I feel like he should have and could have told Melody before, we're still open, everything.
Yeah.
Just so that it wouldn't be a surprise to her. But nothing was wrong with the chat. And I think her reaction afterwards was over the top.
100%. I feel like it was very innocent. Though he's sneaky because he should have said something, honestly. But it was nothing. It was really no harm in the conversation.
Yeah, I feel like he knew he was being a little sneaky.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Because how did he end up over there? Like he did that so fucking quick that it was just like.
And
how
as
did you
we've
have the
seen
time
in
for
recent
that?
events, we're not getting there yet, but he is a sneaky man. So
Exactly.
Melanie did retaliate against him. She said that she was going to pull Casey and Gabriel, but
yes,
she only pulled Casey, but still you pulled him in retaliation after Anaya was comforting you over the whole situation.
For sure. And let's really talk about that, because I felt like I always wanted all of them to explore, but the way Mel pulled him for a conversation, I felt like, okay, you're trying to get back at your man, but Anaya be the main one running to Mel every chance she gets. So I feel like that was kind of weird. I think if she was generally, okay, I see that he's open, I want to be open too, then she should have had a conversation with Anaya. She told Anaya, like, I'm into him, I'm going to pull him for a chat when she was already about to do it. I feel like that was very weird. Like, don't tell me what you gonna do.
Right. Do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think Anaya was valid to be upset or just annoyed at the situation with her pulling or talking to Casey?
100%. I just wish.
I
feel like she should have said something to her about how she felt, because maybe Melanie generally doesn't see no problem with that. Maybe she just thought, like, I'm just pulling him, I'm innocent.
Yeah.
Maybe she was just in the heat of the moment of retaliating. But I feel like she
had every right to be mad at Melanie, though. She was more mad at Casey, which I think she should have been more mad at Melanie.
I think she was more irritated with the fact, because she said that she's usually transparent. So I think she was just annoyed, like, you never with the whole thing, interest,
but she should have called Melanie out more.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because she's never expressed that before. So I feel like she should have just said something, honestly.
Definitely.
She had every right to be mad, 100%.
I think Anaya should definitely be exploring her options as well, because this far she's kind of like tiptoeing around she's pulling Sincere for chats, and like originally her and Casey weren't each other's first option. So it just seems like she's doing a little tiptoeing around, and she may want other people, or she may really just want Casey, but I think she should explore her options.
100%. I feel like she finds a lot of the Islanders attractive, though I feel like she's putting herself in this comforting friend zone kind of role rather than getting on that.
I agree.
Like, she need to get on that, honestly.
Yeah.
I agree.
What did y'all think about the challenge they did?
I think that was crazy. This is episode 4. Yeah, the boss bitch challenge. I think it was absolutely crazy, and hot take, maybe not hot take, but I like Kinsey a little more than I did before. How do y'all feel?
I mean, I thought the challenge was really cute. I like the concept of it. I like that they were able to pull like people they've had like their eye on, but really haven't explored. I thought that was cute.
Yeah. There was a little pettiness going on.
Yeah, there was a lot. Like Melanie, when she went and she made a comment about Casey like missing her kisses or something, I just thought that was a drag.
Yeah.
She
Melanie
said that?
She did.
What?
She said, I know who misses.
Yeah, like
and
Melanie
she pulled Casey or told Casey to,
That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. She got to chill.
Yeah.
I feel like my favorites, though, was Trinity. I feel like Trinity's always fun, playful, always a good time.
Definitely.
So I really enjoyed hers.
Trinity is also so unproblematic.
She is. She really is.
Out of all the girls in the show, she's the least problematic.
Oh, for sure. I did like Kenzie's. I feel like she ate with the split, ate down, period. I feel like she came out of her comfort zone. Yeah, she's fun.
Kenzie trying to twerk, though, was killing me. She was getting it, but it was only moving in slow motion. But she was getting it, okay?
She was.
And then when Kenzie kissed Kata, that's what made me like her a little more, because I'm like, maybe
that was
that was cute. That was cute. I like seeing, like, that took me by surprise. So it's like, oh, she can be fun. Like, and then she had stopped by that point. She had kind of stopped tripping on Zach, but then she didn't show Zach any attention during her go through. Sean had made a comment saying that she was immature for not giving him any attention. Really, do you feel like he's valid for saying that?
100%.
You feel like she's immature?
Who?
Kenzie?
Oh, Kenzie?
Yes. You feel like Kenzie is immature for not dancing on Zach?
Yes, I'm not going to lie, because following what we said last episode about him not doing nothing to her personally, that I felt like she should take that stance on it. So I do feel like it shows a little immaturity in her behavior of doing that, because he didn't do anything wrong. They're not coupled up. They just weren't for each other, and I feel like she should accept that. So I do feel like it was immature, and I like the fact that he spoke on it. I feel like I like Sean. I feel like he's talkative.
Okay. I guess I didn't look at it that way.
I don't think she was immature for it. I maybe a little dramatic for it, but I don't think she was immature.
Really?
No. Like, just dragging on a situation, but
that's immature. I feel like if you're dragging on a situation, you're beating a dead horse. It's by episode 4. It's been a couple days.
Kind of a
let it go.
Cute way.
She did. I'm not saying she was just being like a bitch, but I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a little immature.
I didn't really pay attention to that. Look, I don't really have an opinion. I just she ain't want to.
That's how I looked at it.
I don't know. I did want to add Sincere picking up Melody though. He ate that. I was like, hold on.
Oh no, he did. He was bouncing her. He was. Okay.
So he was probably my third favorite, like, kiss of the challenge.
Yeah.
For sure.
What did y'all think about how Melanie did Kata and then how Kata did Melanie?
She did her. She was definitely being petty, and I didn't like her rebound, because right after it happened, she completely sucked up to Kata, as it, like, you were the only girl that hadn't been dunked yet, so I had to do it to you. But then after Kata dunked Sincere, you were like, oh, I'm glad I dunked her.
Yeah.
You definitely, that was petty. That was retaliation.
100%. It was definitely petty. Honestly, I fuck with Kata hard. I fuck with her. I feel like she stands on business. I feel like she's not gonna let nobody disrespect her, because Melanie had a hard on a little bit. I feel like she didn't. She's coming at Kenzie more so personally. She was a bombshell. She came in and did what she had to do. So I feel like she wasn't being disrespectful to Mel at all. And I think, honestly, if Mel would have asked her, because they did have a conversation, about the chat, and I feel like she was open on what they spoke about and everything like that, and she wasn't disrespectful. So I feel like it was a lot. It was a lot, because I would have dumped her ass fucking back.
Oh, definitely. I like Kata's way of thinking, like making them wait. And then she said that she didn't dunk Kenzie back because she wanted.
They be up there.
They're distracted by the cat doing acrobatics.
No, but Kata, I like her way of thinking. I like how she didn't dunk Melanie. Instead, she's like, I'm gonna dunk Sincere, and plant that seed in your brain that I feel like Sincere needs a new match. And it definitely worked. Melanie sucked right up to Kata after that.
So what do y'all think about Mr. Corbin? That's when he came in. He was the bombshell hiding towards the end, at the end of the challenge, and girls had to kiss him and then come out and act like nothing happened. But we see he's a 6'4", very handsome man. How do we feel?
The girls definitely kept that on the low. They did a good job keeping that a secret, coming in and out.
It was hilarious watching the men find out.
It was.
They were so shook.
He looked good, honestly. I felt like it was like, hold on, big boy in the villa. I feel like he looks good.
He did look good.
Exciting.
I was excited. I was like, ooh. But he's obviously Melanie's type. So
definitely. But Melanie was honestly so annoying, because she just kept talking about, he's literally my type to a T. He's literally my type to a T.
But he her type to a T.
Like, okay, but how many times you gotta say that? No.
But he my type.
Like, are you trying to establish like dominance over this man? And then he didn't even go after Melanie.
That's
for real.
What she was doing. That's what she was doing. He's so cute. He's so cute.
I'm crying.
And yeah, it literally was like a moth to a flame. They all just they forgot that they was coupled up with men.
No, they
with
did.
the other people. They were just like,
I can't blame them though. Man, who?
Exactly. Can you imagine just like, you don't know who's coming in, so then like you go into a room and you just see this big.
He just comes out of the door, and then you just look up.
Like, what? And then it's like, oh, you're gonna stay with us? You're gonna be yeah, that was definitely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
100%. Did y'all see the videos of them talking about Trinity being on the island with the sew-in and saying like challenges was gonna come and get messy? I feel like stop worrying about black women hair.
They have been talking too much about it, and her hair doesn't look bad.
We're acting
at
like
all
we didn't
to be talking about it.
We acting like we didn't have Janae from Love Island season 6. She didn't have braids. A lot of girls don't have braids.
Exactly. A lot of black girls don't wear braids.
She looks like it hasn't looked a mess. She looks fine. Like, relax.
It was tea after that. So I felt like I just had to bring that up because I was seeing that as a reoccurring topic.
Stop commenting on black women's hair coming from a black woman and another black woman. We don't like that.
And another black woman.
I'm cutting that part out. No. I'm cutting that part.
We don't like that.
Moving on from the challenge, we seen Bea have a conversation with Kenzie about pulling Gabrielle.
Yes.
How did we feel?
I am glad that she spoke to Kenzie about it instead of like being like having secret animosity and just being weird about it.
Yeah.
I do think she was a little hypocritical because she was trying to play all cool, but it really bothered her that she was talking to Gabrielle. But I think the conversation was nice. And Kenzie definitely, was reassured her that, it wasn't any bad intention.
Yeah, because Kenzie is like, I don't want any bad blood with anybody. I really respect that about Kenzie. Somebody said she can handle conversations so well and communicate back so well because she's a dancer and dancers have to go through a lot of that. So I really love Mackenzie's how she communicates.
Me too.
Back and forth.
Mackenzie?
No. Exit.
No,
so I really love how Kenzie communicates. I do.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And I really respect Bea too because I feel like two things could be true at once. I definitely feel like she was annoyed with the fact that, the boy in her couple is pursuing someone else.
She's keeping it so cool though. She's like, you know what? If ultimately he decides that he does like another girl more than me, then so be it. Like you can't do anything about it. Because at the end of the day, it's all each of their individual experience.
Exactly. But she didn't attack anyone with her feeling like that. I feel like she still was like, okay, Kenzie is vulnerable and she does need a spot on the island. So if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. That's what we're here for. So
I agree.
I just really respected that about her, honestly.
Facts.
I agree.
I just wanted to talk about them sitting and talking to the new bombshell, which was Corbin in episode 4, when they all sat around the fire pit and had googly eyes and was drooling over him. I just felt like that was an interesting dynamic, and watching the guys all freak out and lose their shit.
Sincere's face when Corbin even walks into the villa. Crazy.
Yeah, Sincere just kept saying, "I'm cooked."
He
knew
it.
Geeked,
and then even excited. Bryce was like, "He's 6'4", da 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 da. All the dudes, they were clutching their pearls. Okay,
all the men
they were clutching their pearls.
The men were damn near blushing. Like that's how I know men know when somebody else is fine because they knew Corbin.
Yes,
was
they
fine.
knew we're done for.
No, literally.
They were clutching their pearls.
This man is huge. He's taller than everybody. He's very muscular, tattoo, all that other stuff. Hazel eyes. They this man is he's gonna steal everybody.
Got a Jamaican accent.
Seriously,
I think Sincere and Zach were the scariest. They were the most scary.
Oh, for sure.
Especially but they have been making comments in the villa the badder your girl is, the more you gotta be scared.
I mean,
and Melanie and
hey, that's true. If it's
and Kata are,
that's a fact.
All of the girls are beautiful, but
100%. That boy Corbin came in, ladies.
No, he did, but I think it was definitely short-lived. As literally they don't show us the real time, but they made it seem like it was short-lived, and the whole time Melody is reaching over, looking in front, like looking at Kenzie's way, and then just to get up and be straight up.
Really felt like she meant, like she was doing that on purpose.
I feel like maybe,
I feel like even the way we're sitting right now, we can have a conversation without me having to be like,
yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
I feel
like I think it was like, I don't think it was fully on purpose, but I do think like low-key calculated.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think it was on purpose, but I feel like she was being careless with it, because you can do something like subconsciously or not on purpose, but then you could also you could also be aware of your surroundings and lean back.
Yeah,
realize
exactly.
I'm in these people's way.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. And
but no,
somebody posted like a view, and she had her leg wrapped under him, so I feel like
she did. It was under him. It was under him.
doing.
She had her legs crossed, and one of her legs was going under his leg.
What?
Yeah.
Melanie, girl, chill.
She was, and then to get up while y'all are just talking, like you just met this man, and you just grilled.
They're like, talking to everybody,
and you just grilled Sincere for pulling somebody else too. You were just all over Sincere for pulling Kata.
Exactly.
And so you're gonna get up and pull Corbin, and you just met the student. He's just sat down talking with you all.
Yeah, and then I know Bea was wanting like Kenzie to have the first convo.
Yeah, they had that conversation before.
Single and vulnerable. And how did y'all feel about that conversation when she brought it?
And that's it. Okay.
Because
she didn't do it in the right way, I feel like. Because the way Bea came at her, she was like, it's just really disrespectful how you were leaning in everyone's way. But she didn't mention how you were
respectful. I don't feel like she was like, you need to sit back next time. I feel like it was like, I do feel like you was.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Bea only called out the fact that Mackenzie was leaning in front of everybody. She didn't explicitly call out Mackenzie for pulling Corbin.
Who the fuck is Mackenzie?
Her name is Mackenzie.
Redo this. Why do I keep calling her? I don't even know that I'm calling her
Mackenzie.
No, her name is Kenzie.
But like, is Kenzie?
I don't know. I don't know why I keep saying Mackenzie.
They've never addressed her as no damn Mackenzie.
They never have. Okay, redo. I don't think she confronted her in the right way or expressed her true feelings all of the way. Because yes, because
I feel like she was so clear and dry about.
Well, only about one side of it. Let me explain. Because when she came and addressed Melanie, she had only called out the fact that Melanie was leaning in front of everybody and getting in their way that while they were speaking. She didn't explicitly call out the fact that Melanie pulled Corbin after they literally just met and started sitting down and talking. She didn't call out the fact that she just pulled her.
Bea did say that they wanted Kenzie to be the first one to talk to Corbin because of her being single, and she did say pulling him was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought she said just leaning in front of everybody was disrespectful.
No, she said because they literally were mid-conversation when she pulled him. They were talking about his mom or something, and when she took him from the chat, I feel like there was intent behind that. Now, I don't feel like Melanie necessarily is coming off trying to be rude to the other girls. I don't think it's that. I think she got in her head, I'm trying to make my man fucking jealous, and I'm going to do that by any means possible. But I feel like it was a lot of speculation on whether Bea was coming off too heavy or too strong, and I feel like she addressed it without being rude at all. Now, do I feel like it was some other feelings about that because Kenzie was being pursued by someone in her couple, by Gabriel? 100%. I think she's trying to get Kenzie up off her man. 100%. But I feel like outside of that, I think she honestly just was trying to tell Mel, like, just chill, just vibe.
I think that, but then the way she was saying it, and yes, like she was calm and she didn't raise her voice and she was trying to be as clear as possible. But
she kept going. Because Melanie said okay. She was like,
Melanie did say I'm sorry. She turned around and apologized.
Kept going, and then things like don't get defensive, relax. Like that can really like mess with some people and piss people off because. Like Melanie's not her and you're not Melanie, so like there wasn't a clear enough like I'm not trying to come at you, I'm not trying to like be that way, I just want to communicate. She didn't do none of that. She kind of just said how she felt and was like, and then every time Melanie was like kind of emotional about it, it was just like, you need to calm down. Like no woman likes to hear that, you need to calm down.
Melanie said relax. She said that to Bea.
She did
Yeah,
say
Bea
relax,
didn't
and then
say
she
you
said,
need to calm down
then
until
she
after.
said, don't get offensive. But I'm just saying, like, Melanie from Philly, like, you just never know. And then when she was like, oh, I didn't know she was that sensitive. She didn't really try to, like, I'm big on, like, you can be honest and then, like, kind of, like, ease your way in of your honesty because you don't know how someone's going to react. She didn't do that. She kind of just was like, this is how I feel, and I just feel that way.
Yeah.
Like,
I still feel like she went about it respectfully.
And she should have did it privately, not with the other girls. I don't think she should have said all of that in front of the other girls. I think if it was a more private conversation, then Melanie probably wouldn't have reacted that way. She probably felt embarrassed.
She probably felt like she was pressing her, like checking an issue for real. Even
and that's what
other
Trinity had
said too. So I feel like,
and I respect Trinity because she was being real. Like I I feel how Trinity felt. Like I understand both sides. It's just how Melanie reacted was like overkill, but then how Bea did it, she could have did it better. So it was just
I feel like Bea was still respectful.
But the relax was crazy though, because the relax I feel like is triggering. Relax to me, in New York, that's fighting word. You tell somebody to relax, like, and you really not going that hard.
I feel like you're saying when Melanie told Bea to relax.
Yeah, I feel like
Bea was still
that
respectful.
Changed the trajectory of the conversation after that.
I feel like Bea's point of view, because they also said the same thing about her. Bea is she's an athlete, and they also talk, and then she's also Hispanic too. So coming from a Hispanic household and then an athletic,
she's used to
background.
She's not to like cutthroat, straightforward criticism. Yeah, she's like, and I get that. So, but I'm just like, they're just two different people.
Yeah, I think
so. Like, we can't really be like saying like I know I was saying Melanie doing all that was a lot, and it was, but then it's like, if we really think about it, these are two different types of girls.
No,
they can take it two different types of way. Like,
the reactions are just different.
Yeah,
100%.
Do you feel like Melanie storming off?
Give me 10. Give me 10. Give me 10.
And doing all that, like, because she had just dunked. That's the same day as the Boss Bitch Challenge. She had just dunked Kata, and then after this happened, she's going over to Kata like, "Can we talk for a minute? Can we talk for a minute?"
Yeah,
Melanie, no,
she a little off.
She's a little off. Give me 10, and then walking off. Give me 10. Give me 10.
Going,
give me 10. Yeah. I just want to say, Kata and Zach are so cute because the way they're over there just minding their own business, smooching each other down. They are so cute, and they're unproblematic as well, 100%. In my opinion. This far,
I feel like if Melanie was walking away, and then that's why I feel like too she was escalating the situation, because if you're walking away so that you don't say the wrong thing, she was looking for a friend after that, like, to talk about it. I feel like that's kind of me. I would have went and sat by myself if it was that man. I would have been like this in the fucking villa in speakeasy or some shit by myself. Wanting to calm down. If I was that upset,
it was OD to go to Sincere and be like, "Can you be my friend for a second?" After doing all of that and arguing with him.
I agree.
And then making him listen, and I respect him for listening. I respect him for like really trying to be there for her.
But they are arguing over another man, so
yeah, it was just very like, why would you? That's not the time to go to him.
Yeah, you can tell he really cares about her, though. For him to be able to put his feelings aside in that moment, like, at the end of the day, they just met each other. And he put his feelings aside and still listened to her, comforted her. Boom.
Just give me time.
All right, so starting off episode 5, I just want to say I love how much of a girl's girl Anaya is, because of the way she was comforting Melanie immediately after everything happened. Even after Melanie had pulled Casey out of retaliation, we know Anaya was upset about that, but she's still a girl's girl above all.
She's a really sweet girl. I'm starting to really take a liking to Anaya.
Anaya's like my favorite girl because I just think she's just very genuine.
Unproblematic, yeah.
Speaking of favorites, who are your top 4 girls at the moment?
At the moment, I'm going to have to go Bea, honestly. I feel like she's the most logical out of them. I think, of course, she gets emotional about certain things, but I feel like she can use that and still think clearly. I feel like some of the other girls be letting their emotions cloud their judgment, like Kenzie, like Melanie. I like Bea. I feel like she's my favorite.
You don't have a top 4?
My top 4 probably have to be Bea, Trinity, of course. Y'all know I love my girl down. I like Melanie. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I do like her. I feel like she's great TV. She's a lot like myself. I'm starting to realize that. But and I'm gonna say Kenzie.
Okay. What about yours, Cray?
Mine is Anaya and Trinity. I just love them. I just feel like they are a good balance to like all the girls and the guys. And then I really like Bea. I just like how different she is. I'm a tomboy. I understand her. And yeah, she's real. So, and then I like Melanie. I'm not gonna lie. Melanie is just a regular girl who is just still kind of hurt on the inside. She's not like a fucked up individual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my top 4 does not include Melanie. It's
I'm crying.
My top 4 is Kenzie, Anaya, Trinity, and probably right now Bea.
Okay.
I think those are valid.
Yeah.
I just
Kenzie's,
don't think we see much
Kenzie
of Anaya,
a little more,
but I definitely hope she opens up a little bit more so we can see her.
I agree. We're not really getting much out of her right now, except for that she's a ride or die, absolute ride or die for Casey, which I don't think she should be.
No, literally. We only see her be a friend. I feel like we haven't seen her as a person by herself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anaya.
Anaya.
And do y'all feel like the girls would comfort Anaya the same way? Because, you know, a lot of the black women, I feel like on Love Island tend to fall into this, like, mom of the group.
They do.
Tending to everybody's therapist. And I feel like nobody really be reciprocating that.
I agree. And I only think Trinity would, like, be, like, the person to, like, really comfort her. Yeah. Like, maybe, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell. We're gonna see. I think the men are comforting her more.
Yeah, Sincere's doing a good job. I have a little theory that, because you know, Anaya and KC were not each other's first option, and they keep talking, and like her eyes light up when she's around Sincere, even though they're talking about each other's relationships. Just like kiss already. We need a kiss.
They do have chemistry.
I did want to talk about the conversation between Bea and Mel after the little scuffle.
Yes.
What do we think?
I thought it was very weird.
Total bullshit.
Same. I'm glad
it was total bullshit.
Because I don't know if they're cutting it really weird.
Yeah. Like,
it just didn't make sense.
The way she immediately went into, well, I'm so jealous of you because of your athleticism and the boys, you get to play ball with the boys and da-da-da-da-da-da. It just went into this totally weird thing.
Compliment.
It was.
And then,
because bitch, I'm a girl.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then it'd be like, why do you feel so why don't you feel feminine? Because of
I'm just like, how did this go?
Like
how did it flip to Bea? Like
literally,
I didn't really get how that happened. And then Melanie's comments was just a little off, and because I just felt like Bea, like it made me understand her more because she ended up speaking more about like how she grew up and everything.
Yeah,
but I didn't feel like she had to do that.
I feel like Melanie is a gaslighter. She she gaslighted the whole situation. She completely turned it on you. Your athleticism, I'm so jealous. And I was also the ugly girl in school.
Moments like this make it hard to like her.
Yeah. But insinuating she's not feminine. She's not sexy. Like,
and then after you go have a chat with Corbin. And then after that conversation, she has a chat with Corbin. And she throws shade at Bea while she's having that chat with Corbin. Well, not all. Well, they didn't like that I kissed you. Well, not they, just some.
They didn't like that she pulled him, but then she was like, they took too long.
Yeah, but still, why did you go have this conversation with Bea? You worked past it, and now you're back to throwing shade.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was just, that was weird.
To one of the boys as well. Like, that is so Mel-centered.
It was a weird conversation for sure.
It was.
How did y'all feel about Corbin's conversations with the girls?
So, starting off with Kata, I feel like they've been calling Corbin Chat GPT, and that is so funny to me because I feel like he doesn't speak in full sentences.
No, he doesn't.
I think because of the language barrier, I think he's trying to mask his accent, so maybe it's a little harder to communicate. But
Corbin is a smooth talker, though. He, from what I'm getting so far, he'll tell you anything that you want to hear.
It's not even smooth talk. It's like
he's not being smooth.
He knows his voice sounds good. He just saying shit.
I think he's
but like he'll tell you anything. He'll tell you what you want to hear, though.
Yeah.
Like, oh, are you kissing other girls? No. Because how are you gonna kiss Kenzie? You're doing this good little chemistry with Kenzie, and then Kata give me a kiss, give me a kiss, give me like. Why do you keep drilling the
Oh
girl?
my God, can I change?
You
my
asked
top
like 3
four?
times.
I think I want to change my top 4. I don't know why I forgot about Kata. I think Kata.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot. Kata would replace Melanie as my top 4. Melanie's like number 5.
I forgot about Kata too. My top 4 would be
Yo, what's
Kata.
up with us? How we forget about Big Dog?
And I love Kata.
Yeah, I'm
Kata
like-
would be my top 4. It would be Kata, Anaya, Trinity, and Kenzie.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Kata's my top 1. Then Bea.
I agree.
Then Trinity. And then still Melanie. Sorry.
Yeah, well, mine is still no order: Anaya, Trinity, Bea, and Kata. Because
Yeah, Kata is my girl.
I forgot about Kata. Melanie would just be my number 5 because
And I love Kata's energy. She's very much like she said, she's
respects
tit for
herself.
tat.
She does.
She's a tit for tat girl,
she respects
and she's
herself.
not taking any BS.
No, and no, you can't have no kiss. Like
I agree.
No,
And he was so
literally.
weird for asking that multiple times. Like, if you
Exactly.
hear no the first time, then don't ask any
Exactly.
more times.
didn't have the nerve to apologize and re-ask. It was like
Yeah.
That
And
was
then
the-
lie
that was-
after she
yeah.
said, "Are you kissing the other girls?" No.
Yeah.
That
And
was-
then when you went later and had the conversation with Melanie, telling her how you screwed up and da-da-da-da. I used to be a player in my old days. Not used to, bro. You're still a player.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize this cast is really freaky. This guys, they look good, but they just want to kiss. That's all they came there for, honestly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Leading into Anaya's chat with Corbin, how did you feel about that?
it was cool. And then they just talk about like family, like in relationships.
Yeah.
He definitely had different conversations with the black girls
Mhm.
than the other girls.
I agree. I feel like
And
there wasn't chemistry.
there wasn't chemistry because with like Trinity and Anaya, they asked more questions with substance. And you
Yeah.
could tell he was a little like bored with it, but he still
Mhm.
answered.
Yeah.
And then he's only talking about just kissing
The
and
only
physical
child.
stuff with
No,
I'm the only
Kata
child
and
and I love to
Kenzie.
kiss.
yeah, like it was
Like,
just
that's all
weird.
we've
Like you
gotten.
could tell. I could tell by those conversations he doesn't really like black women.
Yeah, and I like that Anaya started off. So, what's your type? Because let's get to the bottom of this now before we even waste
I
our
agree.
time here. If I'm not your type, I'm not your type. That
And
boy
then
said physical attributes.
Physical attributes.
Like
What?
really?
What's your type?
Physical attributes. Physical
Jinx.
attributes, and what else?
She meant like, what type of girl do you go for? Short.
No,
hair,
but he
dark
said
hair,
something
dark
else. He
skin?
said physical attributes and personality.
Like what the?
What
fuck
physical
What does
attributes?
that mean?
That was a nice way of saying not you.
It
I
was.
feel like
literally.
that there was no chemistry in their talk, and I
Yeah.
feel so bad for Anaya because
Mhm.
she hasn't been exploring much, and then the new bombshell that walks in that she does get a chance to explore, he's not interested in her.
Yeah, I feel like it gave not you, and he's very subjective. I feel
Yeah.
like obviously he don't care about no more than that. So
I
Yeah,
agree, and he
it
definitely
was-
has a big ego. I feel like he will tell you what you want to hear. Like after even during that conversation with Kenzie, like after they're talking about him choosing her, like I had to think about it. Like I had to think, oh really? Like you could tell Kenzie wasn't really into that conversation.
Mhm.
Like why are you trying to play yourself up
I
as
don't
if you
know.
had
I think Kenzie low
all
key,
this.
and please don't take this the wrong way, but she a little easy. Like
she is a little easy.
like when like if
Because
dude
why was
just
she
say,
saying that Corbin
you're
is the
so pretty and da 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 da? She'd be
Yes.
she's
Like,
like
thank
in
you.
the way she told
Literally.
Corbin that
Yeah,
he's
like-
the only one that has turned her on in the villa, but remember she told Gabrielle the same thing.
No, seriously.
She told him that you turned me on, and then she said Corbin was the only one that turns
Mhm.
her on in the villa.
I think she's happy that she finally has some options to choose from. But I'm like, girl,
But
why
she's
are we
been had
tonguing down
options.
Corbin? Why are we tonguing down Corbin already?
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
chill.
I wanted to talk about the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
Sincere woke up very mad at Melanie. I thought that was kind of funny
It was
because I was just like, oh, he didn't forget. Like he's still,
Yeah.
He's still
Well, they
highly
didn't cuddle all night or
irritated.
anything.
Yeah, no, he was still so irritated.
Mhm.
I feel like he's very valid for that. Dude.
I
He
agree.
is. He is.
I do think he's valid for that because
How are you gonna villainize me for pulling Kata, and then you go
you villainized
Corbin
me for
right
pulling
away.
Kata. You did the absolute most when the bombshell came in. You pulled the bombshell, then called me your friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm irritated.
Mhm.
I was irritated.
100%. She knows what she's doing.
Do you feel like is this on purpose?
I think both. I think she's doing it on purpose, but a part of her generally does like him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I don't know, maybe I have a different understanding of her being a Scorpio, because we will do that.
Yeah.
But we cannot take what we dish out. I feel like we will test you, especially when it comes to stuff like that, to see how much you care. We like to see that reaction out of you. I'm sorry, we do.
And I feel like Melanie knows that she's doing it in a way. Like, I feel like she knows that she keeps testing him, and then she keeps running back like, I just want to kiss, or you're all I want, and like she just keeps being so flip floppy.
Yeah, because when you talked to her about it, like he was like very communicative about how he felt about it.
He was,
and I just felt like she was just like okay,
he was, and I really do respect that about him. He's very clear about how he feels and everything, and I like that he waited until after she was calmed down to express how he felt. He didn't beat her in while she was already upset and be like, don't come over here now because you crying. Oh, you was over there talking to him. Go ask that. Ask that
I feel like Melanie either doesn't really like Sincere genuinely and she's just holding on to him to be safer, or she really does like him, but she's just a big ass hypocrite and she wants her cake and to eat it too.
Yeah, I think she likes him. I don't even think she wants her cake and eat it too. I think, honestly, I feel like...
One second, yeah.
Oh, I mean, you can keep going.
Hold on, boy.
She's fixing my hair.
They see us being friends.
I'm crying.
Okay, you feel like...
I feel like Melanie doesn't even necessarily want her cake and eat it too. I feel like men who look like Sincere are used to an easy girl. And I've seen a lot of conversations online saying that everyone wants to be on the I hate men train until they see somebody really dibbling dabbling in men activities, and now woman can't handle it, and now every woman wants to run to Sincere and give him a big hug. He's sneaky, and like I said, as a Scorpio, sneaky. I think she's seen that inkling and was like, oh, you want to play, let's play, like let's play. I feel like she's playing with him 100%, not in a way that she doesn't like him and she wants another man, but I feel like
testing him.
She's testing him for sure. Yeah. But I think that's what he's going to end up liking about her, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably used to a girl who's going to do whatever he says and not even try him like that on a regular basis. And she gives him that fire. I think he likes that. And he's an Aries man. I'm sorry, he's a whore. We should know this. We should know this.
How did y'all feel about the recoupling and the dumping?
Mia, I'll let you go first because I know you have a strong opinion about that.
So for the recoupling, I really don't like the fact that they let Corbin choose the girl.
But it made sense though, because he was only there for 24 hours.
He wouldn't have been picked.
Exactly.
Well, Kenzie was going to pick him.
In 24 hours, I was already done with him. So I felt like I didn't want him to continue his stay. I felt like Gabrielle needed to be dumped.
Definitely. He is so, but like I kind of can respect it at the same time. I don't respect how he's not having any deep conversations and he's just going around kissing everyone, but he is exploring his connections. Like he is there for himself.
He is. But no. So Corbin went and picked Kenzie. So of course, who she was in a couple with went home. And now, honestly,
our poor guy Sean.
Sean, since you haven't been chosen to be in a couple, this means you are single, vulnerable, and dumped from the villa.
No. Yes. I mean, not poor guy, because he was giving a little toxic masculinity.
He was.
Even with how him and Kenzie's connection started, I feel like their connection started more out of get back. Like, oh, we're like, Bea
he
went
was
with
being
the
shady to her behind her.
He was. So I feel like I didn't really like that too much about him. But I liked that he was one of the guys, like, Sincere, who is very open about their emotions. Like Bryce is very open about their emotions, where their head is at. I feel like he's telling everybody what he's thinking. And I like that he talks, honestly, rather than just kisses.
I agree. I think the recoupling was nice. I don't know. I just feel like Sean deserved a little bit more time. I don't think he should have left so early.
Yeah.
I felt like he was just kind of doomed because of how things ended up being. But I did feel bad.
I did. I really did.
I did. And I'm not going to lie. Like I like Bryce a little more now, but at that point I was like, dump Bryce.
I was the same.
That's crazy. And if they dump Bryce, I was generally going to be upset because I was sad about Sean, but Bryce, I would have lost it because no,
Especially because
everybody's sleeping on him.
and Trinity, but it was like at that episode, like him and Trinity
hadn't had their breakthrough yet.
Well, not Sean and Trinity, like we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Trinity was gonna pick Sean by how she gave her speech because she said they haven't had many conversations.
Yeah, it was kind of like
it was like
I just said that they hadn't made their breakthrough, but they did, because this is the same episode where it was after the Boss Bitch challenge, and they had the conversation like, we haven't really been that into it romantically. And then that episode, Trinity and Bryce had their breakthrough.
Yeah.
And Trinity was like, oh, well, you know what? He's right. We are building a foundation before we're just jumping right into it and closing it off and doing all that.
Yeah. So it was unfortunate.
It was.
I really did like all the girls' speeches.
Yeah.
It was so cute. And I'm rooting for Anaya and Casey, so I loved her. I thought that was cute. I liked everyone's speech. Like, you could tell everyone really likes who they're with right now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy for it to be so early. It's like everybody kind of.
I know nobody is exploring.
Like one person.
Nobody's exploring except for Kenzie and Gabriel.
Yeah, people are exploring more now, but at this time, no one was really exploring. I did want to talk about when Bea was talking to Gabrielle about like the recoupling and how she was.
He had no reaction. He didn't even budge. He was just on some I guess.
And I didn't like their discussion afterwards and his excuse. Oh, because I'm more love. Like, I express my love better when I speak in my language.
Just for you.
Okay, she understands it. Speak it.
So why are you?
Yeah, because the only thing he said were really good.
Yeah, like I'm happy. I'm happy in the couple. That's how you said, because I understand
he's toying her.
I'm like all the men did run up to their girl and like was like expressing like pure excitement and happiness, and then it's just Gabrielle, and he gave her a side hug and like kissed her forehead and then sat down.
Did y'all see Bryce when he went back to Trinity? I feel like that's
he ran back. He nearly ran back.
Casey couldn't stop kissing Anaya, and then Zach over here cheesing and blushing and all this stuff. It's like everybody.
Zach is smitten. I think him and Kate are so cute.
They're so
and
cute.
Like teaching British, and they're just so cute.
They vibe really well.
But yeah, Gabriel is toying with.
I don't know.
And I feel like
her, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like somebody else more his type is gonna come along, and he's gonna jump right next to the next
100%.
thing.
Which is what he does. And I just don't want him to hurt Bea. And I need someone to come on for Bea. Like I
agree, because she has no other connection.
She don't need to go nowhere right now.
Yes, I love her. I'm sorry.
Because I don't trust this man at all.
I agree.
And I do low-key feel like if Sean was still there,
he wouldn't have acted like that, honestly.
You said earlier that you feel like Bea would have a better connection with Sean. By this point,
I definitely do. If she didn't let that one trait thing of his for having a kid like really affect the dynamic they had, they would be really strong right now, and she would be sitting here like just like on the sidelines by herself because that dude want to go
honestly
kiss
and she's worried about it. Like she keeps bringing up like, if him, then she doesn't really have anybody else, and there's really nothing that she can do if he does like another girl ultimately.
And I feel like she's aware, but she needs to start playing chess.
She does,
honestly. And I feel like the first 5 minutes on episode 1, we've seen so much more conversation with her and Sean than we did this whole time Gabrielle has been here. So I'm get him out of here.
Yeah, he plays in her face every time. So
he does. And she can understand your language. Speak in your language then.
No, seriously.
But that was so irritating.
That is the worst excuse ever.
I just, with the language barrier, I can't really express myself. Then for you to even speak Spanish when she asked you, that would be better. You ain't saying nothing.
I agree.
You ain't say anything.
During that conversation, though, when he accidentally kicked her leg and she said, I can't feel it.
That was funny.
That was funny.
I was on the floor. That's why I'm like, Bea is our she's our comedic relief.
She is.
Yes, she has a great balance about her.
Mm-hmm.
She does.
Yeah, let her down.
Literally or like figuratively?
Well, both. I mean, her personality, but both.
Yeah.
No, but we are seeing more of Casey and Anaya's relationship, and so I'm really starting to like that they're giving them more camera time because we need to see them. I feel like they have much more personality.
I feel like
and what
out
they're
of
offering.
us three, I'm really like the only one rooting for them for real.
Well, I want them to
And
work. I
I
just
want
feel
them
like
to
Casey
work.
is holding something. I feel like Casey is kind of holding a secret back. I'm not really getting the most chemistry out of them. Like, yes, they're cute, and yes, they say these things to each other. But then Casey doesn't really like Anaya's complaining about now. He doesn't really reciprocate it as much as she does, and he's not giving that reassurance.
I thought the conversation they had between the two, and he started talking about black women and things like that. I liked seeing that on Love Island. Period. I thought that was a very nice conversation for them to air. We
Definitely.
know how
That was a great
Island
conversation.
can be, and how they desensitize like blackness a lot. So I thought that was really nice of them to keep that part of their conversation in. Even though that's only what we're talking about, I'm pretty sure like that conversation was giving, he was doing nothing but reassuring. So I don't know. When we get to that,
yeah,
I don't know.
And I don't like it was a lot of speculation around the internet saying that he's performative and he doesn't like black women.
He doesn't.
I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's that either.
The Aries man in him, I do think it's whore under there.
For sure.
But I feel like he's not being disrespectful. And I think they're generally both just quiet. I feel like they're both more introverted personalities a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, of course, Casey has...
I think he's genuine. But
yeah.
He's also like more...
He's
like,
a man.
Yeah, he's a man, and he's just more like aware and open to the fact like I'm still a single man. But he really likes Anaya.
Yeah.
So that's just how it comes off.
I feel like, I don't know. We haven't got into the newest episode yet, but there's more I want to talk about in there why I feel that way. And then it's just like they're not really doing anything. Like, you don't have to talk about like sex or like all of that stuff like off the bat, of course. But it's like we're not really getting any of that from them. Like no sex talk, no touching, no talk about future, no talk about what you want out of your life or like
I do think at least like physically, because we know they cut their conversations. We don't know what they talk about. I think, but physical wise, I don't know. Physically though, they're not really doing much because I feel like she don't want that right now. Because
and I think she probably has a strict family too. Her dad's an ex-NBA player. I think she's just a girl with morals. I don't feel like she has to be tonguing everybody down.
Yeah,
though I don't know if Casey's her initial type. I think she's growing to like him, but
yeah,
because
I mean, Sincere was her first pick.
Yeah, and he was kissing her like more passionately than he does now in the beginning, and I think she just thought that was a lot because he did say like, I know I'd be getting carried away, and she was like, you're doing so much. So I just feel like she had to.
I feel like Anaya just needs to focus more on herself. She needs to focus more on herself, and I feel like she's putting a little too much focus on Casey, even more so over herself.
But do you feel like that's because she has to? Because we're on episode 5 and no one has really pursued a romantic connection with her. So maybe she's
kind of like her option.
That's really all she got right now is to make it work with him.
If they bring,
but she's not really talking to anybody else either.
Yeah, really but I think she's open to it because she pulled Corbin. I think had he gave her a different energy back.
Oh yeah, I didn't like Corbin and her conversation.
So I don't like Corbin. It sounds like she's clinging on really hard.
Yeah, I can see that because then all you have left is Bryce and Gabriel and
right.
Yeah,
and those obviously like not her.
And half of those are in couples that are serious. So
I feel like when we get to like Casa More, somebody gonna come in and she gonna be like, oh,
yeah.
So we don't know.
Well, she has said we ain't got there yet, but she has said that somebody else is cute. Episode
my
6.
First comment, or my first thing that I wrote down, even though she come in like later.
Episode 6.
Soul is bad as fuck.
Soul is bad as shit. I'm not gonna lie. She's
okay. I was a little confused, but you just said even though she showed up later.
Yeah, like even though she's later every time. I'm sorry, that just had to be my first point.
That's a fine woman. I'm not gonna lie.
She is. She's really, really pretty.
That's a cute girl.
She's bad.
I still love Bryce and Trinity. I feel like their burn is really cute. Really,
I love their like dynamic. They're different from everyone else.
I agree.
Very calm. They're out the way.
Exactly.
They're very awkward,
and it just feels genuine.
Exactly.
Yes, it feels genuine.
Since their breakthrough, it feels genuine.
Now, I would hate for them to break up.
I agree. I love them.
The conversation between Kinsey and Corbin, I thought was very weird when they were all chilling around, just doing nothing. And it was like after the like yoga thing they did, they be bored. But I thought that was just very weird, and that really made me want like Corbin to go home even more. Because what are we talking about? I feel like he only talks about sex.
Yeah, when he was talking about his sexual fantasies of wanting to put handcuffs on and chase each other or find each other in the dark. And Kinsey is just going into what her favorite things to do are.
Literally. Yeah, I'm like, what are we talking
like,
about?
where is any of the substance?
Why would y'all air this? Like, I don't really care to hear about their sexual
They've been
fantasies.
calling him a Russian spy. Because what? Like, what is he here to do? Honestly.
Literally. Like, I just thought that was very
There's
weird.
zero deep conversations outside of Bryce and Trinity.
I just thought that was so
And then the way he just in episode 4 said, I'm not a player anymore. Why are these your first conversations?
Lie. He's a whore.
You are.
Mm-hmm. And you know that. Do we like Gabrielle and Bea?
No, I do not like Gabrielle and Bea at all. I feel like he's not really feeling her. I think he's looking for a way out. Honestly, I think he's hoping for something better to come along. I did want to ask though, do you feel like her disability has something to do with why he hasn't been pursuing her?
Probably.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but then it's like
I think he's just not her physical
like
type, or she's just not his physical type.
I don't know.
Because Kenzie was his type.
I feel 50-50. They all got 2 legs. Like I feel like it's different. I'm not trying to be funny. Like I'm just being honest. Like even if he's not he's like that's like the main. Like that can be probably
it may be a factor
of that in there. Honestly,
somebody said. This was somebody else. Somebody said on TikTok, it was like a video, and they were like, when Gabrielle kicked Bea's leg, that's when he first realized she had no leg. And that killed me, but I'm like, maybe
I feel
the
like
way he fell out was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like what draws them in the most is the fact that they share some of the same cultural things. Sure. But aside from that, it's just like good kisses, and then we're both Hispanic.
Friends.
They do.
So yeah.
I feel like he does like her, but I feel like a percentage of that also is because of the disability. I think he's open to it, but then it's still something that you have to get used to, honestly.
Yeah.
You know,
and again, we don't
know. Just come get with me at this point, because he's not doing what he has to do.
Yes, come get her, girl. And yeah, we don't know him. We don't know how he thinks, but like, you gotta be real. Men are like ignorant.
He just needs to be upfront with his feelings instead of stringing her along. I really do. I like us.
You don't want to get canceled.
Jumping right into the blindfold find your man challenge. The craziest part of the whole challenge, in my opinion, was Melanie going back and forth between Sincere and Corbin. And it only rubs me the wrong way because she did a confessional where she said that she was so confident going in and she knew right off the bat who her man was. But if that's true, then why were you going back and forth between Sincere and Corbin? But then you told Sincere that you genuinely didn't know the difference. So which one was it? Did you not know, or were you confident and knew right off the bat?
I feel like she knew and she having fun with it. Honestly, I feel like because the couples are so serious right now and everybody's acting like they don't want to explore, I would have took the chance, honestly. She is a professional rage baiter. Like,
she is.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
But it's like, if he can't do that, then it doesn't make it right for her to do.
Yeah, you can't openly express you being pissed when like women go after Sincere and then you do shit like that. Like,
yeah, and then you do it right in front of him. Okay. You knew that they didn't have blindfolds.
Yeah, and it'd be different if she did it like she kissed Sincere, she wouldn't kiss Corbin.
Maybe at 2 times back,
like
going.
She did that shit like 6 times.
Like you're going back and forth. Like these people's jaws are dropped just watching you do this.
Yeah.
And then talk about I can't feel the difference, and the men was killing me because how you ain't know that Sincere got the long
like Bryce said, one is a 5'10" man with long hair, Bryce. And the other is a 6'4", 220. Versus a real. I agree with Bryce because it's either one or the other. You were confident going in and you knew right off the bat, or you didn't know.
I'm just like,
and I do hope they have a movie night and play back these little clips because I need people to be called out.
But everybody was doing a lot though. Like the only person that didn't do any
was Anaya.
Right, was Anaya.
Anaya didn't kiss. Anaya was serious,
and that's who she kissed.
She didn't kiss a single other man.
She should have had fun with the challenge.
I agree.
Since her and Casey's couple is so serious right now, I think why not?
Do you feel like Anaya is, because she didn't kiss any other of the men in that challenge?
Honestly,
do you think it's fair for Anaya to put those same standards on Casey?
No, I don't. I think Anaya is being a true lady. I feel like she's not obligated to have to be a messy kisser with all of them.
I think Libras are like, when they don't want to do something, they don't. Mm-hmm. And I feel like she's not interested in nobody else, so she's
and
not
they're about balance. I feel like,
but do you feel like she should have those same standards on Casey?
No,
like he should abide by what she's abiding by.
No, I feel like he's being very respectful in their couple as of now. So I feel like if he wants to have fun in the challenge, let him do so. It's Love Island. I feel like it's no hard feelings.
I don't think she cared until them bombshells came in.
Maybe. Could be.
That's when she got. That's because it's new women.
It is.
It's not. Yeah. It's not like she saw somebody new and then she seen how they look. Mm-hmm. She's scared.
But even then, women. I don't feel like his comment was like, yeah, I would have been a little upset by his comment too. But his comment was valid. Like I feel like his comment was not that crazy.
I feel like it's kind of crazy when the girl you couple up with is right next to you, and you go, I feel blessed knowing you're being funny. He only said to be with my girl because he saw the look on her face, and everyone turned to him and went, everybody did. Like,
I feel like it's crazy.
It would be different if it was like a little bit after. It was right after all of that. Like,
I feel like Anaya just needs to take it for what she's being shown, though. Like, if he isn't reciprocating back in the way that you want him to, then explore. I just need her to explore, because you're like getting mad at his comment, which is valid, but like you can't force it on him. Like you can't make him not be who he is or say the things he says.
I just think she's trying to like get him to see where she's coming from, because he's so goofy. Yeah, he don't really take things as like, he's very unserious.
I don't think he mean no harm.
Yeah, I don't think he mean harm. I don't think she's trying to be like, you need to be loyal to me. I just think she wants him to understand like we've been in a couple since day one. Like, I am gonna get into my feelings about something. Yeah, and can you just be a little bit more like aware of the things that you do or say?
I feel like they need to have a more clear talk, and they need to definitely go out and explore.
Speaking of exploring, I really wanted to see Zach and Trinity exploring. I feel like maybe it's too late now. I was really happy.
It's not too late,
because him and Kata are so cute, but him and Trinity need a chance. They need a good kiss.
They do.
They need a good talk. Because Trinity, I feel like Trinity should still be exploring someone closer to her age. Not get too serious, because her and Bryce seem like they're taking the long route because their intentions are to get serious.
Because Zach is so into Kata, like they're so into other people. It's like, I'm telling you, no one's really looking at. It's like everyone found their partner, and then it's just like everyone else's friend.
Just imagine how shaken up things are going to be once Casa Amor hits.
Oh yeah,
like if they're this down right now.
How mad the girls were when they found out 2 women came and kissed everybody, and how the men were mad that the girls had to even just be kissed by one guy. It's it's like y'all ain't.
Well, you didn't have to watch us.
Y'all ain't.
So I had to hear it. Right. That's nearly worse.
No,
yeah. How do we feel about these bombshells though? For real?
I think Caleb is so cute. I think he's so cute.
I think it's crazy how they managed to put 2 people who know each other in the same episode.
Yeah. Love Island do that.
I mean, in the same season.
They be doing that.
Yeah, but it's crazy. It's like, do they know that they know each other beforehand?
I think so.
Or no?
Probably not.
No. Or like they maybe connect the dots and like just see. So I thought that was interesting.
The world is big, but it's really not that big. I feel like the type of people that apply to Love Island usually be within the same circle, modeling. It's not like they be having, I don't know, I guess it depends. I feel like the most diverse one we had was the police officer. I wonder if he's still on duty. Sean, let us know.
Going strong.
You still have your job.
I don't think so.
We need to check his social media, actually.
Oh, for sure. How did y'all feel about Melanie and Trinity's kiss? So I was like, I
thought it was cute.
Me too.
It was like a cute moment.
Yeah.
Kenzie and Melanie kissed too. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was fun. Like,
It was fun. It was cute.
Like, oh, I feel a girl. Why not? Like, I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, I think Sol is bad. I think Jen is pretty.
The bombshells.
How do we feel about the male bombshell? Caleb.
He seems like a nice guy. I mean, he's not my type. So
He's definitely Kenzie's type.
He's definitely Kenzie's. I was happy for Kenzie.
And I love how giddy she is.
I was too worried about. I was like, Kenzie's man walked in.
Are we gonna talk about how crazy Melanie was going when he walked in though?
That girl was doing a lot.
She pissed me off.
And
why are you kicking your legs up everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot. And it just pissed Sincere off even more. And I felt even more like Sincere is gonna play with you because you're just doing too much.
Yeah.
Especially it's like we done had talks and we keep going, like I keep trying to tell you how I feel about these things and and you have no regard like in those moments. And it's like Sincere said this, he was like, all you heard was Caleb and you started jumping, you didn't even see him yet. And it was like yes, really she funny. Heard bombshell.
Boy, she heard bombshell and it's a boy. Immediate jump up and down.
Now I will say in the clip I did see her like hitting Kenzie with the pillow, like being excited for her. So I think that was honestly more so for Kenzie.
But it's also how that's gonna look to Sincere.
But then she did turn around, not facing Kenzie. You still jumping up and down, you wiggling, you laughing, you just doing a lot, and then.
And
Trinity
even back in the room, you were jumping up and down.
Trinity still had to tell you to back up.
Kenzie ain't even that excited.
Mm-hmm. Kenzie was staring that man down.
She was, but she was not doing all over the top. Like, contain yourself, and you're next to your man.
Yeah, I'm like, so you doing that, and then it's like you doing that after. I just watched you go back and forth, knowing you felt Sincere's long ass 30-inch hair. Yeah, it's like okay.
How do we feel because Zach called out Kata for wrapping her legs around Bombshell while they were kissing?
She did have
Did she do too much?
She did. Kata, we learned that Kata likes to do tit for tat. Mm-hmm. And she felt like he was too excited with being kissed. He had a lot of red on him. Mm-hmm. And so
the girl's confusion about the different paint colors killed me. Mm-hmm.
And of course, that was so funny. Melanie noticed that there was different colors.
Yeah, but the boys trying to get by, like, the paint's just mixed. They just mixed.
He was crazy. Like, red is a primary color.
Like, why do y'all just collectively try to fool?
You can't mix nothing to make red. So that was funny. But yeah, no, she did because she, like, you didn't have to wrap your legs. You didn't have to do that.
I agree.
So
and they was long. Zach was like, all right, buddy, time to go.
I'm zooming in on her feet though.
For real.
I definitely thought that challenge did shake some things up.
Oh, for sure. It was messy.
It was very messy, figuratively and literally. And I just knew Sincere was on one, the way he was looking at Sol at the end of that challenge.
Oh, definitely. And then KC was saying, like, I love a girl in a pitsy cut. He was squeezing her ass hard, too. He was.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You love him a woman in a pixie cut.
Yeah, I would take full advantage.
Great.
I would have took full advantage. 100%.
If that walked in and you was handcuffed, you talk about. I'm using every moment I can while my girl is blindfolded.
Do you think it's valid for Sincere to feel away about Kenzie going back and forth?
Yeah. Yes. I do think it's valid. I do think it's valid.
Yeah.
Because he communicated things to her.
He does.
And you just did it again. And then you did it over and over. Like you ain't play a little bit, then stop.
She went OD.
Dragged it.
She went OD.
No, for real.
You did a lot. So
I'm crying.
Know.
I feel like I do like again that he talks about how he feels and tries to portray that to Mel.
Yeah, I don't think he's fully innocent now.
But. No, I don't feel like he's fully innocent. And I feel like Mel knows exactly what she's doing. I feel like and a part of him, it makes him so mad, but I think that is what's going to draw them closer together. Yeah. Honestly.
Which goes into episode 7 because that's when, all the bombshells talk to the new people and
yes, they got to go around, explore a little.
Yeah, I think Kenzie and Caleb. I think they would be so cute, and I think he's everything she's been waiting for. And I want her to take the opportunity. I like
Yes.
their vibe much more than
Yes.
her and Corbin. Corbin, he's just there.
I feel
Such
like
a
Kenzie
cutie.
is telling everybody a little bit of a different story, though. Like, between Gabriel did turn her on, and now Corbin is the only one that turns her on. And then she told Gabriel that she wanted to move out of Georgia. And then she told Corbin that she loves it there. Yeah. She told Corbin that she loves it there. Like,
I mean, my girl's a Sagittarius. She just be going. She be going.
Yeah.
But I like him and her conversations. I feel like he's the only one who's been giving Kenzie conversation with some substance.
my gosh, I had that same note written down.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they actually talked about something outside of sex. And I love how giddy she was.
Yeah. He just has such a kind face, like, and a kind aura. I feel like, I don't know, he has some substance to him for sure.
He does.
He does. I think they could be a really good couple if she lock in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And then when the guys were talking to the bombshells, I really liked how Zach at that moment was like, I'm happy. I have really no interest in really talking to anybody else. That's how you know, like, he's not really like an easy guy to like to like drift off.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta really
Zach
be
is
something.
getting a little bit scared, though.
He is
Because
getting
towards
a
the
little
end
bit
of episode
like-
7, he's like, this is starting to feel like an actual relationship.
No, for real.
And then,
Yes.
you know, he
I
had
have a lot
mentioned,
to
he had told Kata that he's been telling the other girls that they are closed off or they're more serious.
Yeah, which is why I didn't like.
Yeah.
This is.
And then they had, he sat
feel
her
like
down at the
don't
end.
say things and retract. I hate when men do that. Like, don't try to say
Yeah.
things to make things sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
sat her
yes,
down
you
at
like
the
her
end.
a lot. Say that. But
Mhm.
the whole closed off thing, then the next
You
morning,
said that.
and then you gonna tell her you said that, and then
Yeah,
the
he
next
sat her
morning,
down like, I don't think
you're
we should
gonna-
be closed
you're gonna
off.
Retract everything you say and be like, I just feel like we're like moving too fast, and I want to
Literally,
explore.
like, you said that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. That's
Exactly.
like, she never brought that up. That's
Exactly.
the problem
Yeah.
with men for real. You the one who was
Exactly.
making it so serious, sir.
So now when she start moving tit for tat for real, I don't want to see Zach over here throwing a tantrum.
no, seriously.
You led her on, retracted, and you left her confused.
I agree.
100%.
So I thought that was weird, and he disappointed me with that.
Mm-hmm. But they also have been locked in steady. And we haven't even heard Zach talk like that, honestly. I feel like he needs a little bit more conversations with everyone.
He's
Yeah,
valid.
I feel
how
like
he
he's
feels,
valid
but
for-
don't,
yeah.
Don't string.
He was just
along.
weird about it. Because why
Don't
would you
up-
say that you've been
Yeah.
telling all the girls and then now you're scared that it's starting to feel real?
And why would you use the words closed off?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
used the words closed off, knowing
Mhm.
that's
So
a
it
big
just
term
came
in
out of
the- in the
nowhere.
villa.
It was like a blind sight. Like, I would have been blindsided by that.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
think he didn't mean it like that either. When he said closed off, I think just that term in love,
It's
I
a
love
big
island language.
term,
It's a
and
big
you
But he
know
knows
that.
it's a big term because he was even
He
talking
said
about
that.
how big of a
Yeah,
term
but I don't
it
think
was.
he was giving like a speech like, yeah, and we're closed off. I think he was saying that, like, you know, he feels strongly about the
Well,
connection.
say
I don't
that
think
because
he
my
meant
girl
that.
was confused. Say that. My
I
girl
I
was
agree
British,
because
so-
do you know how much of a big word it is or not? If you do, then you could have been more.
Which I don't
clear.
think
I
she
think
took-
it slipped. Honestly,
I don't think she took it as closed off anyway, but like
Mhm.
you still expressed that you really liked me. So now you finna tell me we got to talk to other people. Like, it's weird.
It is.
Yeah. So let's get into how Soul is pulling Mr. Sincere, okay? I first want to say Melanie is crazy, and Melody has audacity to be telling Mia, telling these Islanders, like, don't you think I fit better with him over her? Like, what does that mean?
Well, she said it kind of like that's how she thinks.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, I agree.
But it's just like, you don't say that part out loud, though.
Yeah, but we know she blunt. I didn't really take it as like
Yeah, I
she's
feel like
trying to like
she's not-
jab. I think she was
Yeah.
just like, I'm scared, but I feel like we will work better. Like she want her man. Like
She, want her
she
man.
don't want
She ain't
ain't
her
worried
man
about
right.
nothing else. But Sincere,
Do y'all feel like Soul is... I feel like Soul is being sneaky.
she's being sneaky for sure. I feel like
She could have a
I
conversation.
understand. It's like I understand her mission. Like, you're coming in, things are established. Everyone's there for themselves, so everyone's not going to be no friendly
Facts.
like morally
She's a
type of
bombshell.
person. She's a bombshell.
Yeah.
She knows she look good.
Mhm.
She's expressed she knows she look good.
100%.
She's gonna use it, and I understand that.
Mhm.
I just there's a calculated line in there that's like
for sure.
There is, because
You could go
after
too
the whole
far.
speakeasy session, they're talking and then they start kissing and then Melanie's walking up and they're like,
but Sincere's making it.
are they gonna catch her? Or what if she catches them kissing?
Hi. Oh, perfect timing.
It is perfect timing.
And then
But before even that happens, they have a conversation by themselves in the daytime.
Right.
yeah, they did.
And so pulled him, but Sincere made it hella easy for her.
He did.
He showed so much like what is it? He showed so much
interest
in her,
Mhm.
and he wasn't backing down. He was like, I'm very open.
Mm-hmm.
He was very open with kissing her.
How
All
did
of
y'all
that.
feel about her asking for the kiss first? Do you feel like that's okay as
I
a
feel
woman?
like it's okay as a woman. I feel like women
do.
can be bold.
Mhm.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
And he's not a taken man, so I mean, it was nothing wrong with her asking. It
Yeah.
was really she. Did
I was
it.
just surprised.
Yeah.
The way Soul looks, she just looks like a sweet little innocent Betty Boop angel.
No.
So I just was
Really,
not
to me,
expecting
she's
that from her.
opposite.
She
Like
looks
she
like a
gives
menace to
fierce
me.
confidence. Like,
Maybe 'cause
and
she's
I mean,
soft
she came in
featured.
saying, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna steal your man." Her video before she left for the villa
Mhm.
on TikTok was, "I'm coming to steal your man."
Yeah, but she has such like
it
soft
was
features.
it was
that she
the
just
it
looks-
was her walk. I could tell in her walk she thinks she's fine shit, which she is. So it just gave like
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm here.
I feel like
And
she's not being a woman in the sense though that she could woman up and talk to Melanie about it. I know, I get that you're a bombshell, and I get it's kind of your role to shake things up and all of that, but to get off of Sincere,
I just think she's
After
also
kissing?
a wild one in real life.
Honestly,
what?
I feel like
a wild one, like just a wild
Nah.
girl.
yeah,
I
me
feel
too.
like-
But
I definitely feel like she's wild.
after watching that episode, and Melanie comes in through the doors, and Soul immediately gets up off of Sincere and just walks right past her like nothing happened. I hope in the next episode we see them sit down and have a talk and just
I don't
be honest.
think so. Because she said she said, I'm gonna let you talk to Melody about that.
Which is crazy to me. I feel
That
like,
is crazy.
I feel like you
That's
can
giving
tell-
like you
this is
said
how I
earlier.
know
That's
she-
giving side chick vibes.
Literally, this is how I know she was wild in real life, low key, because she said, "I'm gonna let you tell her." I feel like she really did not come to make friends at all.
At all, like-
she ain't come to make friends at
I
all.
don't
She don't
think
care
she
who toes
cares.
she's stepping on. She really don't give a fuck. I don't think she's faking.
Yeah, I don't really think she cares. And then, but like I said, Sincere is helping her because even in their
He
first
is.
conversation, he was ranting about Melanie a little bit towards her.
He
Like,
was.
I just don't want to be.
And I
walked
didn't
all
like
over
how-
and da-da-da-da-da.
He said that?
He gave her.
Yes.
He gave her ammo to be like, well, he already fallen off on you anyway.
Sincere.
And I didn't like how in his confessionals he's like, "How am I supposed to give up like two of the best things, like everything
Oh,
that I've wished
yeah.
and ever wanted in my whole
Yeah.
life, like two brand new bombshells,
Yeah.
like." But you're not gassing Melanie up like that.
100%. Then he was talking about this was like one of the best kisses he's had in a long time. I'm like,
Yes,
damn.
and he didn't want
Melanie
this
been
kiss
here
to
this
stop
whole
or
time.
anything.
Exactly. So
I'm like, hold on.
Sincere's kind of like now I'm like everything's not on Melanie. Sincere
No, it's
toxic
not.
as hell too.
He is.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he dragged it like I understand playing her game, but you wholeheartedly like
He
took
knows
it to
what
a
he's
different
doing
level.
though, because when
Yeah.
Soul asked, "Are you gonna tell Melanie?" he said, "I'll tell her if she
Facts.
asks."
In his head, he was like,
If
"Ooh, tell Melanie
she
what?" Like,
Yes. Literally, like
seriously,
tell her what, like
he was on
for
some
what.
drama.
Like, what do you mean if she asks? But you want
Right.
an open, honest
He
relationship.
wasn't
You
gonna
just
tell her
said
a
that.
goddamn thing. Exactly.
Yeah, I thought that was
He wasn't finna say
Crazy.
nothing.
And then her face after that was his answer.
Coming from a vulnerable place. Yeah, we did kiss in Speakeasy.
Can't help wondering why you
Girl, even she knows that's messed up.
completely just downplayed everything. Like y'all
Yeah.
done kissed.
His
and-
conversation with Melanie, he
lot.
completely
Seriously.
downplayed everything. And it was
Mhm.
so sad seeing her face. Like, I don't think she expected him to say that they did kiss.
Mhm.
And then when she was like, because she asked, and then she asked again, and then her face drooped from there.
Yeah, I don't.
She
Feel
wasn't
like that
expecting him
was
to
the
say
time
yes.
for that conversation, though. Honestly, Melanie, I feel like you should have waited. He's hot, steamy, ready right now. I feel like it's probably going through one ear and out the other. I think she should have let him cool down a little bit before she even had that conversation with him. I don't feel like she shouldn't even been in there looking for them. I
And
would've
walking
minded
to
my
the like
business.
trying to find him was crazy.
Exactly. You know
I
what they
agree.
doing. You know where
But
they.
that perfect timing, I would have been like, "What was perfect timing?"
No,
Because that was a
seriously.
crazy.
That
little
was
comment for
wild.
me. That was a crazy comment.
And for
me.
Sol to just walk straight
For
out,
her to
like
just
that
get
was
up,
bold.
she was getting up mid kiss. I feel like
She knew, like, oh, you heard them steps. Like,
Seriously,
you listening
yeah.
out for sure.
literally.
And if
that
I
gets
was
so
Melanie, I
sneaky.
wouldn't even be listening through the door. I'm bursting into. If I'm on a mission and that's my mission, I'm bursting through the doors.
But for
But
her
maybe
to
that
walk
would be.
away
Maybe
like
that's
that-
a little bit toxic.
Maybe. But so I feel like we gotta watch her because I would have sat just here like this, like, hey, like,
Yeah, like, and then let her ask what's going on. But you're getting up and
Exactly.
making it
Especially
obvious
if
that
y'all
you're
go
being
back-
sneaky.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna go back and be like, no one is boyfriend and girlfriend in here. Like
we
free
know
game.
that.
So be
So
that
why
bold
would
in
you-
front of Melanie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why act like that? You acting like you sleeping with somebody, man, for real.
Yeah.
So
you
now
gotta
they're
watch
really
her.
playing in my girl face. So
No,
when
for
she
real.
really start crashing out and going in on these people, I
I
don't
don't
want to
hear
it.
nothing.
I don't want to
honestly.
hear it. She's actually valid
Seriously.
for sure.
Facts.
I don't care. She could turn the
Uh-huh.
whole villa upside down
Mhm.
because I would be heated too.
And this is
I
where
agree.
men be going wrong though, because it's like the ball was 100% in Sincere's court. I feel like he had every right to go in there, pull her for a chat, and not have nobody say nothing about it. But the minute that when he was telling her that they kissed, and you didn't really want to say anything, that's where you go wrong. Because had he been like, yeah, like, you know,
Because
got
you're
a little
choosing to be
steamy.
sneaky.
No, seriously, you're choosing to be sneaky behind her back, even though she was in the wrong. So you ain't even have to do that.
And I just feel like even though Melanie has done some like cross lines where it was like, okay, this is kind of disrespectful, she's never took anything outside of a challenge.
Talk to him for real.
She's never took anything outside of a challenge or like been extra with anybody out, like just outside of anything. So I don't understand why he thought that was
it
just
was
so
always
okay.
during a challenge.
Yeah.
And everybody's been holding Mel very accountable.
And she's just been
to
excited
that.
when people come in. But
Exactly.
she hasn't tugged nobody down.
She has not kissed
Gave
anybody
people
outside of a
false
challenge.
narratives. Said, "Oh,
She
I
ain't
really
kissed
want to get to
Corbin.
know." Like, no, she
Like,
didn't.
no.
She was so excited it did not kiss that man.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like he took it to hell.
He took it to hell.
He did.
Completely.
And he's choosing to be dishonest about it.
He
Mm-hmm.
really is. And I don't want her to leave for him. Because she did say something along the lines like, if he chooses somebody else, like she just can't do it. I just hope she's not one of those people, because there has been contestants that will leave with their man or leave when they like their man is not there. And I just feel like it's only been 7 days. Like, please do
Yeah.
not leave because of this man.
Melanie could do better if this doesn't work out.
She needs somebody, because Melo is already pretty emotional. She needs somebody who is just very like,
It's not as emotional.
it's not as emotional, not, and maybe that's why her and Casey would have been a good match, honestly, because she needs somebody who's very like straightforward to themselves. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Casey, how did y'all feel about Casey and Anaya's talk right after the challenge?
Feel like Anaya, girl, chill just a little bit. Just a little bit. I get it. I get what she means, because I feel like she's working towards their connection, and it kind of looks like you just throwing it away to be a whore. So I do think she needs to just hold her composure a little bit. But I feel like Casey's a little sneaky too, because she asked him, "Do you want to explore?" He said, "I mean, if she's cute and they go there, no. Do you want to explore?
Be direct.
Like, yes
Tell
or
me
no.
what you want to do,
Exactly.
so there's no surprises.
Yeah, she's
Exactly.
she's looking for directness.
For
She's
real.
not looking.
And he's not being genuine.
Yeah,
He's not being direct.
and
at
if she
all.
looks like your ex, you're obviously attracted to her. Like, so if you want to speak to her,
Speaking
speak
of
to her.
ex, you just
Seriously.
reminded me.
She asked him that too. She said, "Do you want to speak to her? Are you attracted to her?"
Mhm.
She's asking you direct questions, like,
Mhm.
Yeah, Anaya and Sincere's conversation where she was
Mhm.
speaking to him,
Mhm.
and Sincere was like, "Oh well, he did say that she looks like his ex."
Mhm.
Sincere,
And I really do love Sincere and Anaya's friendship. I feel like I didn't had a couple homeboys that the guys' homeboys be messier than they think. But you don't never tell your source, Anaya. You don't never give up who give you the information.
that was
Especially
crazy, girl.
if it's coming from your man's side. No.
Yeah.
I would not. Have
I would
said
not have
that.
brought that
She
up.
said that so quick, like
Literally.
so quick.
God,
yeah.
Sincere
Now
not
she ain't gonna
talk
find
you
out
no more.
anything else.
Literally.
Yeah, no, I don't want Casey to disappoint me.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to move smart.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he wants to explore, like, go ahead, like you
Mhm.
can explore, but like,
Because he
don't
hasn't. He's been very.
drag my girl through the fucking dirt, not
I
being
agree.
honest and all this other stuff, and then flip it on her like she being
Be
dramatic.
honest so she can move
Don't
on.
do that,
Mm-hmm.
because it kind of gives us what she deals with. That's why she's already like
be direct,
being like very emotional about it, because she
Mhm.
probably like people probably played with her a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she's just like, I need answers now. And then he probably never even expressed like exploring for real. And then it's like, you so excited about this new girl.
Mhm.
Like, okay.
Yeah, but Anaya's acting like she about to kill herself. I feel like she has to, I don't know, tone it down.
That's
just a
not
little bit.
funny.
She can be emotional, but I feel like she's just like,
She's being a little bit dramatic.
she's being dramatic. Yeah, she's being dramatic.
She is. And like I said, this man is showing you kind of like what he's about right now. Take it as it is and focus on yourself
and just
more.
that's what y'all
Note
need to
it.
peep and move accordingly.
For real, that's what I'm saying. They're letting their emotions get the best of them to where they're not thinking logically. I would have took that as a mental note. Like, okay, I see.
Yeah. And I would start
Yeah.
working on who else I want because
Exactly.
honestly, who do y'all think is the first girl that's going to get kicked out the
real.
villa? I'm sorry to say it, but at this point where we're at right now, maybe Anaya if Casey gets closer to the other bombshells.
I think it's Bea.
It's one of them too.
One of them. I could see Bea too. It depends on how close Gabriel gets with the bombshell and Casey. If Casey starts exploring Soul a little more,
Yeah.
but then if Sincere
Yeah.
starts exploring
Maybe
Soul a little
Bea-
more, then that could shake things up with like who Melody would go to and like
Yeah.
from there.
I
Maybe-
don't think I don't really see KC even coupling up with
I don't
somebody
think he would
different.
switch up like that.
Yeah, like I don't see him doing
Not
that. I
completely.
can see him talking to other people, but not like fully trying to be in a couple.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like how America's built, they're not gonna have Anaya go. I feel like Bea, like she literally
She's America's
has no
sweetheart right now. She is.
Bea has
the favorite.
no who Anaya? Yeah, Anaya. But I'm saying Bea.
Oh,
she
no, no.
really has no like nothing going on for real. And
Mhm.
the Gabrielle Horaz, excuse me, is just bouncing and
Yeah.
then his type walked in. Like he's not about to pay her no mind. So I
Yeah.
kind of feel like
I feel like those are the two girls though that don't have any connections outside of their
Oh,
relationship.
I really hope Bea doesn't get voted off. Honestly, I feel like since Gabrielle and Jen had a little makeout session, he might be taking her a little bit more into consideration. Hopefully, they don't let the boys pick. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, America voted, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
America voted.
So hopefully, they're just single for right now, and then somebody comes and get my girl. But besides
Yeah.
that, I don't want her to go home.
I know. I don't want anybody to go home at this point.
yeah,
it's
really
hard.
sad. But I don't think no one's getting dumped. I think it was just vote who you want to be with.
Yeah,
Vote who you want the bombshells to be with, which is going to be very messy.
very.
We already know
messy.
everyone is voting Sincere and Soul. We know
They're
Caleb and Kinsey.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure
Definitely.
they're gonna have Gabrielle be with Jen. So
Which is crazy, but I guess.
yeah, this is gonna be a lot.
It is. I'm excited to see it though. We'll definitely tune in to tonight's episode and we will see you next time on our next episode. Thank you so much for watching our video and thank you so much for your support and we will see you soon. Definitely like, subscribe, hit all of the buttons, tell
Yes.
us your thoughts, comments, opinions. We love it all. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching.
Once again, I'm Kaylee
I'm Corey.
And I'm Mia.
and this has been One Thing.
I'm coming.
Thank you.